Well, welcome to this showcase presentation on Harford TV. We're at Bel Air High School tonight. It's a Susquehanna Division boys basketball game between the visiting North Harford Hawks and the homestanding Bel Air Bobcats. Both teams starting the season at 1-3, and obviously both needing a win. Bob McCone going into the holidays. This sort of the next to last game before the holiday break. Welcome, by the way. Great to have you along.
It's great to be here, Don. Back together again, having fun.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, this game, North Harford, Bel Air. These two teams, neither one is a powerhouse by any stretch of the imagination in the Susquehanna division. But I'm so impressed with their coaches. Both coaches, or both teams, coached by non-teaching coaches. People who have been here, in the case of Nick Panos, the coach in North Harford, been here since 1994, 25 years, coaching at North Harford, along with his buddy Mitch Boak, who is his assistant coach, and Alex Darko, who's been here 20 years at Bel Air, 10 years as the head varsity coach. I am so impressed with people who come from the community. They don't have a stake in the school per se, and they coach not only for a year or two, but they coach year after year after year. That's impressive.
Yeah, what happens in that is that they love the game. Whatever sport they coach, they've played it, they really enjoy it. They want to get back, they want to give back. And then once they go into a program and start into a program, and they start to meet the young people in the program, they start to get relationships going, and then they don't want to leave. They want the program to be successful, and they want to be around to turn it into that success. And so, that's usually the way it works with people who aren't in the school system, who stay for a long time.
And talking to Alex Darko, he's got the right approach for a coach, and that is that wins and losses, hey, everybody wants to win. There's nothing like winning. But what he wants to do is to develop young men to become, great people. He said one of the greatest things that's happened to him was about 5 or 6 years ago, somebody texted him and said, hey, coach, you made the difference in my life. Had it not been for you, I would not have been the success I'm becoming here as an adult. I mean, what else can you ask for as a coach?
Why can't you win and do that also?
Yeah, that's helpful. And speaking of winning, these teams, we don't want to give the impression that they haven't won. The fact that North Harford 5-16 last year, Bel Air 10-10. I mean, we go back to 2019-20. The Bel Air Bobcats were 15-7 and won their division. So
COVID years.
Yeah, it's not just we just come out to play. We come out to win. And certainly last year 10-10, they defeated North Harford twice last year. You think about the rivalries, Bob, and you think about Falston and Bel Air, or maybe Bel Air and C. Milton. But this rivalry is one of those unsung rivalries. North Harford and Bel Air have a history going back, Bob, to our days.
But before that, before that.
They used to call the North Harford the Ducks, and
right.
The Bel Air guys were called the pea pickers, and they would bring ducks and peas to ball games and let them loose on the court. So, I mean, we're going back into the 1950s for those kind of shenanigans.
Yeah, that was, you also have to remember, and obviously you were almost here at that time, C. Milton wasn't here,
Yep.
Falston wasn't here, as high schools,
Yep.
which, and Patterson Mill wasn't here. So that's 3 schools that really broke off of Bel Air High School.
And Hartford Tech, which takes away a lot of the...
From all the schools.
Yeah,
though.
from all the schools, exactly. Yeah. So you're right, Bel Air at one time, going back to the 70s, had like 3,500 kids in this school. They had 2 different schools and portables everywhere.
Back in the 60s, I mean, they under Al Seski, they were a powerhouse in football.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, they played Poly and City every year. They played, they went up to Bethlehem and played Bethlehem Catholic, I think, or Bethlehem High School. I forget which one. Probably played Allentown every once in a while up there. They played Salesianum in Delaware. And they didn't duck anybody.
Yeah.
But they were a big enough school that, they could do those things, and they had the young people who committed to it.
Now just about ready to hear the starting lineups announced. Mr. Saxon Brown, who's an English teacher here at Bel Air, will be doing the announcing, and he'll be introducing, first of all, the visiting North Harford Hawks, their starters. Demetrius Dinsmore is a junior, a 6-footer in his second year. Football player,
good-looking kid,
3.4
nice
GPA student, yeah.
Looks like he's been lifting a little bit. And now they're getting a little size with number 13.
Donnie Gannon, that's the 6'4" first-year player, a senior, is the young man just introduced, number 13. 21 is Ethan Hartlob. Ethan in his second year, 6'1", volleyball player, 3 years there.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why is North Harford in the home white?
I guess you have your choice if you're the home team, right?
I guess.
Yeah. That's the number 24, Nick Cheney, being introduced. Now, North Harford has a few young men out tonight who are sick, as does Bel Air. Zach Alexander, Jeremiah Atkinson, and Nick Cheney, actually Ian Fox, not here tonight, being ill. Now the Bel Air Bobcats being introduced. Their starting lineup, number 1 is Cooper Ray. Cooper's a junior, 6-footer. Connor McPherson is number 2. Connor is a 6-foot junior. Josiah Jagman, 6'3" senior, number 4. 5 is Kenny King. Kenny, a 5'10" senior. Cam Devine is a 6'3" junior, starting for the Bel Air Bobcats. Devine leading his team in scoring, 13 points and 7 rebounds. Connor McPherson, 9 points, and Jared Bickler, 8 points and 4 rebounds. Now to honor our country, here is our national anthem. Just about ready to get underway here at Bel Air High School. The Bel Air Bobcats, as Bob pointed out, dressed in the blue uniforms. North Harford dressed in the white with green. Bob very correctly pointed out, normally you see the home team dressed in white and the visiting team dressed in the darker colors, but hey, we'll just get used to watching the home team being dressed in blue.
I'll be in confusion all night.
Oh, you'll be fine. I know you will be.
Oh, wow.
We're just about underway. You notice neither team, Bob, with great size. You wouldn't expect that normally from these two teams. Neither team, going to dominate the board. So we should see a pretty even ball game if you look at past scores. Bobcats get the tap, and now
like
they're
you
underway.
Said, it's an old-time rivalry, so I would expect both teams to play very hard.
That's Kenny King, number 5 with the ball. Into the corner, looking for the 3, up and off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes off. Good rebound clear there by Ethan Hartlob.
North Harford started out in a 1-2-2 zone, so we'll see how they change that. And Bel Air is in a sort of a 3-2, dropping into a 2-3, so going to be a lot of open shots somewhere tonight.
King with the long rebound, leading the break. Taken away by North Harford. That's Demetrius Dinsmore, puts it up and good. And so the Hawks get the first 2 points of the night on the Dinsmore, gets the interception and the basket. That was impressive.
The kid just fumbled the basketball, and Dinsmore picked it up and beat the other Bel Air player down the floor to put it in the basket.
King, good job cutting off the offensive player there. That was Donnie Gannon. One-hander, won't fall. Rebound comes off into the hands of Jason Brady. And here come the Hawks up by 2-0. About a minute and a half into the ball game.
Yeah, Bel Air's in the 2-3 now, or 2-1-2 now.
Good job of the Bobcats cutting off the player inside. Donnie Gannon looked like he had the position, but couldn't get the shot off.
North Harford's back in their 1-2-2.
From the corner, looking for the three, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, long rebound, comes to 24, Nick Cheney. Cheney, the junior 6-footer. Hawks content to, Bob, sort of walk it up.
I don't think they want to exchange too many possessions with
the three, that's good.
With Belair.
Demetrius Dinsmore. Dinsmore has all 5 of the points scored so far. That was pure, Bob.
Yeah, it was. Nice shot.
Oh, and a nice pass. Foul's going to be called. They're going to say, yes, it's good. Elton Battle says the shot was good, so a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, here we go.
Got him in the air, got the shot. Now wait a minute.
Must have been after the shot, because
now they're not
even giving him a shot.
They're taking it away.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice pass.
Dinsmore with the interception and puts it in. Now he's got 7. So wipe out that basket. There was no basket and no foul. Goodness, Bob, that was strange.
That was really strange. I'm perplexed. I have no idea what happens. And I'm watching it.
Our scoreboard has 7-2 in the booth, and that's what we think it is. But no, wipe that 2 points off. The scoreboard says 7-0. That points did not count.
I'm just dumbfounded.
Yeah, well, I'm just dumb.
I
saw Elton Battle call what I thought was a foul and pointed like,
Well, you called what was a foul, but obviously wasn't a foul.
Okay.
So
Steve Salters, the other referee. That name may sound familiar, Bob, to you from the Edgewood days. Steve just told me that he retired last year from teaching at Bel Air after 32 years.
Yeah.
So this is his first year, and you know what he's doing? Sub-teaching.
Is that right?
I don't know. If I had just retired, would I sub-teach? Maybe.
I think he had a daughter who was a teacher, also a teacher.
Oh, nice job inside. Block is going to stay here. But good job, Donovan Gannon. Donnie Gannon using all 6'4" of his frame, number 13, making that block. Open three, looking, and good. Boy, that came down out of the sky. Josiah Jagman.
It's a nice shot. I mean, that was nothing but net.
Did it? I don't think it touched the net, did it?
Just barely. I mean,
the net rippled a bit. It was one of those high arching shots.
Yeah, it didn't touch the net, so it was halfway down where the net narrows.
7-3 our score. 5:20 left in the first period.
Now North Harford's taking this press and come up to a half-court press, making it a half-court press now, and I think I'm sorry. Bel Air's making it a half-court press. I'm getting confused with the colors.
We talked. Alex Darko said he was going to do that, try to speed up the game.
Yeah.
Try to make them, rush their shot. Open for the shot from the side. Long rebound.
A nice pass. Wasn't a very good shot.
Yep. Rebound by Connor McPherson.
Yeah,
and taken away. And that shot will count, and that will be a basket. That shot made by Donnie Gannon.
Donnie Gannon. He took the ball right out of the young man's hand and turned around and put it in the basket.
Missed the free throw. Rebound comes to North Harford, to Bel Air, I should say, Cam Devine.
So I think both of these teams are playing without their starting point guards. Here's Dinsmore again.
Dinsmore again. Boy, it's been the Dinsmore show. He's now got 9 points. None of his team's 11.
He keeps this up, and I'll lock him up for assault and battery on him. Jeez.
And thievery. My goodness. So right now, the Hawks, the visiting team.
Nice pass. Oh.
Driving. Gives it up. Giving up the shot now, looking for the three. There's that high arching shot. This time it won't fall. Rebound comes to North Harford. That's Jason Brady.
There's a rope sticking out there. I thought that was going to hit the rope that holds up part of the electricity for the basket. And when they move it up and down.
That driving one-hander by Nick Cheney. Bob, we talked about that shot, that running one-hander that when we played, they didn't let you shoot that. Now we see a lot of people shooting, but they don't set their feet. They just get in the air and shoot it on the run.
Yeah.
Looking from the corner. That's good.
They needed that shot.
Connor McPherson. All 6 points from Bel Air have come from three-point range. Interception, driving, reverse one-hander, won't fall. Rebound comes and the Hawks will get it and the foul will be called. A nice try by Josiah Jagman, number 4 for Bel Air. Just couldn't get that reverse layup to fall.
That was a tough shot.
That's where you want that left hand, Bob.
Well, it also would have been nice if he just flipped it. The kid who was standing next to him was open.
Yeah.
Who was facing the basket, who could have got that shot up and probably made it.
Yeah, we're talking about that reverse one-hander, right-handed, trying to hit it from the left side of the basket.
There's that press again, that 2-2-1 that Bel Air's putting on.
Good job by North Harford, breaking it, spinning, putting up, blocked. Good block by Devine, number 33.
Spun around right into where he got it blocked. Oh, there's a
foul
shot.
is going to be called. Good job by Jared Bickler. Gets the 2 points. He'll go to the line shooting 3. We're shooting for a 3-point play.
As they say today, Bickler went downhill.
Yeah.
And put the ball in the basket, got hacked a little bit. Now he's got the chance for the 3-point.
Bickler averaging 9 points a game. He's now got 3.
Nice. It's become a game now.
Back within 13-9.
Yeah. It was better than 9-3.
Oh, intercepted by Devine. Gives it up from the foul line. It won't fall. Nice skying rebound made by Demetrius Densmore. Densmore, nice pass, nobody there. I think he was looking for his partner, number 21, Ethan Hardlaw, to drive to the basket.
All he had to do was just dive to the basket and the ball would have hit him in the hands.
Inside it goes. Devine gives it up. Into the corner, looking for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Devine, he's blocked from behind. A nice rebound, good job by North Harford's Jason Brady. That's the block and the rebound. From the elbow, no good. Rebound Bel Air. What's the call? Nope, they're going to say traveling is the call. Bel Air looking for a foul, didn't get it.
Well, Dinsmore reached around and slapped. Now, whether he hit him, the official did not think he did, so he didn't call the foul, or if it was a foul.
3 seconds will be the call.
And I couldn't determine whether it was or was not a foul, so.
How about that 3-second call? You don't see that a whole lot anymore.
No.
That time, I think Elton Battle was exactly right. It was a delay and driving down the lane, blocked away, and another block, but a foul is going to be called. Devine with the shot. Donnie Gannon with the block. The foul is called.
Yeah, I think Coach Coakley used to say that when he didn't get a 3-second call when he was coaching at Edgewood, and he thought the other team's big man was in there for 3 seconds or more, he always blamed it was a lack of education on the officials' part, that they couldn't count that high.
Count to 3. I see where you're going with that. Cam Devine, 6'3" junior. Long on that free throw. For some of the game, we've seen Zach Mullins coming in for North Harford.
Well, with 3 players out on both sides and both starting point guards out, it's difficult on each team because you're used to having your leader out there. The point guard basically is your leader, particularly offensively. And without him, it's I hope they had some practice time, with the other kids starting in practice, so that they're more prepared for this.
Well, the break for the Bobcats, they missed both free throws, but it goes off the North Harford rebounder, so the Bobcats retain possession. From the corner, off the side of the backboard. Rebound by Nick Cheney. Here come the Hawks leading by 4.
All right, Bel Air in the 2-1-2 with North Harford's attacking it in sort of a 1-3-1. And then they're rotating a post player around the post. They overloaded the side over there where the ball's at now.
Spinning, doesn't get the shot off. Back inside it comes, taken away by Devine. Well, he's played a nice defensive game, Bob. From the corner,
Cho.
Man. Good, Cho into the ball game. Ben Cho, he's got a 3-pointer. 13-12, the Bobcats have closed back within 1.
Nice left-handed shot by Cho. Looked like he knew what he was doing.
And he said, thank you very much. Give me that open shot. Almost a takeaway. Oh. Battling for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession error goes to North Harford.
Look at this ball game, Don. It's now 13-12, and
A minute 34 left here in the first. North Harford had that 7-0 lead to start. Bobcats have come back. Putting up the three off the, and it falls in. That's when you, the
Dinsmore again.
Dinsmore, let me count them up. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12 points. He's got 12 of his team's 16, does number 5, Dinsmore.
So it's Dinsmore 12 and Bel Air 12 and North Harford 4.
Oh, nice job getting inside and making the basket. Logan Green in the ball game. 2 for the Bobcats. Good job by Dinsmore.
Nice look.
What a nice little shot, too. Nice little left-handed rolling shot.
Yeah.
That by 23, Jason Brady. I'm impressed with both teams, Bob. They are moving up and down the floor. Dinsmore. Check it, Devine can't get it to fall. Now Dinsmore with the ball. 39 seconds left in this period. Open for the three, doesn't take it.
He's a smart young man. I don't think he's a three-point shooter.
There
so
you go.
Why take it and turn it over?
They're going to say backcourt. Yeah,
Can't backcourt. He hit it.
Well, let's see. The officials are going to get together and talk this over. Elton Battle says it was backcourt. Nope. Steve Salter says it is still North Harford ball. Good job by the officials, Bob, getting together.
That's what they're supposed to do.
And they did it.
And they did it.
Elton Battle saw it from one perspective.
Yep.
Steve Salter said no, that was tipped.
And you can be an official and you could be blocked from really seeing it.
Yep.
And it looks like it, and you make the call what you think it is, and the other guy can be in better position and see it and say, hey, no, it went off, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Good teamwork. Jamal Holmes into the ball game for North Harford, number 10. 23 seconds, shot clock is still running, but it should be off, I would think. Shot good, up and good, just at the buzzer. Zach Mullins hits it for North Harford, and the Hawks, with 7 seconds left, I guess that was the shot clock that went off. Cho from the corner, no, it rolls around. Rebound will not fall, no foul is called, although Devine wanted one, he didn't get it. What a first period, 2014. Bob, a lot of action.
That wasn't a foul. He got the rebound and got excited and put the ball back up quickly, and it went over the basket. You know, he's probably a young player. He just needs to learn to relax a little bit.
Yep.
And look and pick the spot on the backboard and hit it, and it'll go in. But it's been exciting so far, Don.
It has that. I mean, there's Nick Panos, the fine coach for North Harford. Nick is, you talk about a world-class golfer. Nick Panos was a world-class golfer. He won tournaments as a young man, came into North Harford first as a golf coach, and then sort of transitioned into basketball. Mitch Volk and I were talking, the assistant coach. Their daughters both played at North Harford, and that's how they got involved in coaching first girls, and they went to JV boys, and then they went to varsity boys. They've been doing this now, you know, for 25 years together.
I know 2 golfers sitting here who could have used some coaching from Nick Panos.
Oh my goodness. There you see Nick. We were talking about Nick's cousin, Liz Panos, and arguably one of the greatest female athletes ever in the county. Graduated 1972, three-sport
She
star.
was an athlete.
My goodness.
She could flat out play.
If you weren't around in the 1970s early, take my word for it. Liz Panos was a sight to behold. Devine gets the ball, wrestles it away, and gets his shot up. He's going to be fouled.
I can see why I want the ball inside on him. He's pretty strong, and
Yeah.
he can get the ball up and get it to the basket. Now he's got to just start getting it in the basket.
Yeah, he's had some trouble with that free throw. Missed his first 2. And just like
There
that,
you go.
see, that's the counter announcer jinx.
No, I think he relaxed that time and
that.
just put it up.
I was taking credit for it, Bob.
Okay.
Okay. See? And
See, you were talking about him. That's what.
yeah, and the announcer jinx comes back. 1 out of 2. 2015 the score. North Harford has led all the way. They led 7-0. 2014 at the period. Shot clock, still plenty of time. Looking for 3. Oh, bounces around the rim, no good. Boy, nice rebound. Able to get the ball, he's going to be fouled. Good job by Donnie Gannon battling for the rebound. Foul's going to be called on Rowan Edwards, his first.
You know, one of the things I'm impressed with the Dinsmore young man is that he really passes the basketball very well.
He does.
And he passes it quickly, and especially against his zone, that's what you want to happen.
Elton battle right on the spot. Elton and I were talking, he said he's been refereeing since 1978, Bob. That's older than you and I are. Well, no, it isn't. That's a long time, though.
Yeah.
Well,
I barely beat him to Aberdeen High School. Then I mean, I went there in '76. So
yeah. Demetrius Dinsmore again with the almost takeaway. Cho from that corner, a little bit long, but he does have a nice quick shot. Come the Hawks up by 5. Good defense by Belair.
Swing it. Oh, nice.
Nice jump, and it will not fall.
Yeah.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay right here.
That mid-range jump shot has sort of gotten away from basketball because of the 3.
Yeah.
But that's a move you're supposed to make, and Dinsmore made that move, and he just missed a shot. But it was the proper move, the proper jump,
And speaking of proper, the officials got together and said that was knocked out of bounds by North Harford. Devine driving,
nice
left-handed layup. Good job.
Nice left hand there.
Devine with 3, his team back within 3. Dinsmore with a good reception, a good recovery. That has it taken away.
Lost it again.
Cho up and good. Now the Hawks up by just 1 as Cho gets the basket to fall. Cho with 5. And now we see, Bob, that press is really starting to take effect.
It is. It's it's sort of changed the game. It was what was 2014 a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And now there it goes again.
King, great pass. Can't get it to fall. Taken away again by the Bobcats. Kenny King, Cho, Devine, good. He's fouled.
And now we're going to have a lead change, Don.
Bobcats go up by 1. Wow, that was some good passing. And Devine did a great job, Bob, by cutting right to the basket, got the pass back.
It's been an amazing turnaround in the last 2 minutes.
Nick Cheney, number 24 in the ball game, along with number 21, Ethan Hartlob, for North Harford.
And this is where you miss your point guard. Teams pressure you.
And the 3-point play makes it a 2-point lead for the Bobcats. A little trouble with that net getting caught. We are at Bel Air High School. It's the Bel Air Bobcats hosting North Harford. 2 1-3 teams looking to win before the holidays. Well, there's that nice pass again, a little bit high. Demetrius Dinsmore, very impressive, just a junior, second year of playing basketball.
Is that right?
Yep, football player.
Well, he's obviously played on the playground a lot.
Yep, wide receiver, and from the corner, hits nothing. You can hear the North Harford fans yelling the air ball.
Well, I would have called that a pass if it went to one of his guys, but I'd have to give him some credit for it. But when it didn't go to his guys, it was just an air ball.
Well, that guy wasn't there. I was passing to him. Looking from the corner, and good. Good job by 21 Ethan Hartlob. Puts his team back ahead now by 1.
Ethan looked like a shooter. He just waited, caught it, and just nice, easy push shot, and it was nothing but the net.
Foul ball.
There's a foul on Dinsmore.
Yeah, it's a tough one on Dinsmore. Away from the basket, not doing anything out there.
All right, that's his first, so he's
okay. It is
okay.
his first, right?
Yeah.
Team's 4th, no, team's 5th. Still not in the bonus. Oh, nice drive, and they miss it. Oh my goodness, that ball just rolled.
Stop yelling for a foul and focus and put the ball in the basket.
Coach Bob McCone says, oh, nice spin move, but it won't fall. Rebounded good. Good job by 23, Jason Grady. Grady missed the shot, but he didn't give up, Bob. Suddenly the Hawks back
And
up by 3.
You start playing for the officials to bail you out in a situation, and it's not going to happen. You're going to be disappointed and frustrated. Go get it, put it in the basket, and then we'll talk about it.
Foul's going to be called on Ethan Hartlob, his first. Team's 5th. That should be the team's 6th, I think. Kenny King has the ball
Don't
out
bump
front.
him. That's
almost a foul.
Yeah, you can call that one too.
Back out front it goes. Cho. King looking for 3. Good. Kenny King, he's got his first 3. We're tied at 25. I think that's our first tie since it was tied at 0. Looking for the corner. There's the young man who made the shot a moment ago. Didn't get it though that time. Running one-hander off the backboard, no good. Rebound, still no good. And the Hawks retain possession. Now the 3 off the back of the rim, no good. And Bel Air gets the rebound. Nope, taken away by Harford. And the foul is called. That was Nick Cheney somehow came up with the ball. You're right, Bob. I know what you were going to say. He was blocked out, but he ended up with the ball somehow.
I tell you what, that was an excellent block. He got his hand up over top of the ball from the back and just, I don't know if the young man in the front bumped him, but he called the foul on the player in the back, and it wasn't on Jackman.
Oh, it's on Jackman. He's got 2 now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, someone is having a medical problem on the court.
All right,
Thank goodness, Bob, we have the trainers here, and they're going to be administering to this young man, so both teams are going to the bench. You say a silent prayer here that it's something not serious. Bob, you and I both know going back to the day when there was no trainer at a game.
Right.
And now there's medical people here anytime there's an issue.
Yeah, this is a great time to show all the Maryland State Championship banners.
Yeah.
And zoom in on them. And
yeah, looking at Coach Hennison, Coach Reddish, and Coach Somos, each with 300 wins across the way. Bob, we're going to talk to the booth and tell them it may be a situation where we want to break away just a moment till we see what happens here on the court. Our score 26-25. It's a 1-point lead for North Harford with a medical situation on the floor. 4:18 left in the half. You can hear the silence all around at what had been a rowdy gym on a Friday night. Obviously everyone holding their breath and praying that the young man who's down is not...
well, he's half up now, so that's a good sign.
And again, so good to have the medical personnel here to administer to him. We won't identify the young man. We don't know what the situation is. Now he's up. Under power, that's Jared Bickler being able to walk off the floor. That's the best sight I've seen, Bob, in about 3 months. Seeing a young man get up off the floor like that and people to walk off. Now we'll get
under his own power, and he just walked through the doors to the hallway, so by himself. So
yeah.
I don't know what happened, but as always, you have to be concerned.
Absolutely. Great job by the medical personnel right on the floor, and Coach Darko, obviously, they're concerned about his player. And now let's see if we can get back to playing basketball.
Yeah, and now we're going to miss him because
second shot was no good on that 2-shot foul. 1-point lead for North Harford. Taken away by the Hawks. Oh, good job not walking with the ball. Dinsmore stops. He's going to be fouled. Boy, Demetrius Dinsmore had 12 points in that first period. He is a basketball player. He's got a sixth sense about where the ball needs to be passed. I'm liking him. 3.4 GPA student, a football player, quarterback, and a wide receiver.
Is that right?
Yep. This is the free throw. New man for the Bobcats coming in. That's number 2, Connor McPherson. Connor, a junior, 6-footer. Misses the second one.
Now I know why he passes the ball well. He played quarterback.
Cooper Ray driving up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Jason Brady.
Now tell me if he was a shortstop on a baseball team too.
That would make him a great athlete, wouldn't it?
Well, that would be all the point guard stuff. The point guard, the quarterback, and the shortstop.
Open. Doesn't draw iron. Rebound comes off to Connor McPherson.
That's on Dinsmore. That's his third.
It is his third, exactly.
See,
actually, no, they're saying Dinsmore has 2. Gannon had the 2 before.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm like you.
I
thought that was his third. Kenron King now shooting in the bonus situation, shooting 1-1.
Well, there's 3 minutes left in this half, and if Dinsmore is going to stay in the ball game, he really has to keep himself under control, because if he gets that third, it really puts him and the team in a difficult situation.
Hayden Jablon, number 2, in the ball game for North Hartford. King missing the second one. Coming down with a high rebound.
Here
Jason
we are,
Brady.
a tie ball game.
Yep, our second tie. We were tied at 24. Good if it goes. It won't, off the back of the rim. Rebound the Bobcats. Chance to take the lead.
Looks in the corner.
Cho passes up the 3. Reverse layup. Oh, nice high rebound. Nope, they would say he traveled before he got the,
wow.
I think that was a good call. I think he was sort of shuffling those feet up. The he being number 12, Zach Mullins. Went high for the rebound, but looking to make the pass. There's Densmore again. He is all over the floor.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to get that third foul, diving into somebody. He's got to be smarter than this. His team needs him very, very much here. I mean, you can do that, you know, and you can push it up the court.
Taken away by the Hawks. This is Jablon cut off.
Looking,
Jablon. Densmore.
That's
nice
a
pass. Open for the shot.
That's a
look. And it will not fall. That ball went 3/4 down and came out. That's not fair.
No, that's the right play, the right pass.
If I'm Jason Brady, I'm going to sue.
Oh.
Let's see what the call is. It is on number 5. And that will be number 3 on Demetrius Densmore.
See, as a coach, you have to know your players, who you can trust in situations like that, who you need to bring to the bench and say, hey, look, you need to calm down here because we need you.
Bobcats take the lead.
And then there's some players you just have to take out till the half ends because you know they'll get the third foul.
Densmore will go out with those 3 fouls, and with 2:31 left here in the first half, we would not expect to see him again.
Well, here's what makes that difficult, Don, is that if he gets only 1 foul any time in the third quarter, then he's under a lot of pressure, because if he gets the next one, he's out of the ball game. You know, and he's your leading scorer, you're leading everything in this ball game.
The ball goes off the Hawks on the rebound, and so Bel Air will take possession, leading by 1, their second lead of the night. North Hartford led by as much as 7. Bobcat lead has been 2. Devine driving. Good job by Devine. He's now got 8 points.
He's starting to command that paint area.
He had no points in the first period.
Look up, stop bouncing it, look up. You got a guy wide open.
That's Bob, my coach. I mean, my partner here. The old coach just won't stop. Looking for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Chased down by North Hartford. Jablon driving, gives it up. Taken away, though. Good job by Bel Air's Connor McPherson. And I think he saved it. Yes, he did. He was able to throw it back off the leg of one of the North Hartford players.
What a break, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure he thought he could get away with it, but he did.
Well, first of all, you never save it under your own basket because it usually leads to...
You'll see the replay. Watch this.
Well,
The old no look. This time they give it up. So the Hawks get it back down by 3.
actually, you do save it under that basket. It's the other one. You don't.
Yep. Looking for the tie. Long shot, no good. McPherson rebound. King almost has it taken away.
If number 2 would have just stayed still, he'd have run over him, and he would have gotten an offensive call for him.
McPherson with the shot. No good. Rebound comes along to King. McPherson thinks about it, gives it up inside to Devine. Contact, no foul. Taken away by North Harford.
That was strength on strength there.
Spinning. Hawks obtain possession inside a minute. Knocked out of bounds, 17 on the shot clock. 1 minute left in the half. It is a 3-point lead by the Bobcats. Bob, this has been an exciting basketball game.
It has. It's been really interesting. You know what's made it interesting? You really have 2 evenly matched teams.
Yeah.
And when that happens, you usually have a good basketball game.
Foul is going to be called. Looks like they're going to call it on North Harford, on Ethan Hardlaw. Like he sort of laid down on the Bel Air Bobcat player. Lost the ball and tried to get it back. The Bobcats are in that 1-and-1 bonus situation.
And they're up by 3. That's been surprising.
And it's a double bonus, so they get a double bonus from here on out.
It was 20-14 at one time, favor North Harford.
Yep.
So 15 points for Bel Air, and since that point, and 6 points for North Harford. And now with Dinsmore not in the ball game,
Yep.
it's different.
King with a great takeaway, nice pass and nice conversion.
And boy, if you're going to make a run, this is a great time to do it for Bel Air, because best basketball player for North Harford on the bench.
Looking for 3, won't get it to fall. Bel Air with the rebound. That was McPherson with that last basket.
I would keep pushing it. Phew.
20 seconds.
Yeah, you want to try to get as many possessions as you can.
Looking for 3, got it! That's Cooper Ray, his first 3 of the night. It's now an 8-point lead for the Bobcats. Wow, you talk about a sudden turn of events.
Yeah.
And you're right, without Demetrius Dinsmore in the ball game, the Hawks seem to be rudderless at this point. Looking for the 3. That would have been a big one. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that is the end of the half. 34-26 the score as the Bobcats come all the way back. As you said, Bob, they were down 20-14 after the first period. They scored 20 points in that second period to go by 34-26.
Where Bel Air scored 20 points in the first half, in the first quarter, and only 6 in the second.
Yep. Yeah, North Harford, you're right. They get the 6 points. Dinsmore completely shut out in that second period.
North Harford, yeah.
He had the 12 points, and then he also, as you said, picked up the 3rd foul.
Yeah, and you know, when you have players who's playing at that caliber, at that level in a ball game, you can't afford to not have him on the floor, and that means, you know, you really have to have an understanding with the player that I don't care what you do, you don't touch anybody.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even make contact. You don't put your fingers on them.
Yeah, and the foul was a foul. It was, away from the basket, and one he didn't need to
and it wasn't
commit.
necessary.
Cam Devine with 8 points in that second period, big number 33, dominated the inside. As you said, Bob, he had some problems early on in the first period. Seemed to get his sea legs, if you will, and really came and was the difference in that second period.
Yeah, he really commanded the post.
34-26, our score at the half. We'll take a break and come back with the second half action in just a moment. Well, we're back with you at halftime. Halftime just about ended, and ready for an exciting second half. Bob McCone, an interesting and exciting first half. The first period was all North Harford. You know, they sprang to a 7-0 lead and looked like they were going to have their way. And then in the second period, young Mr. Cam Devine for the Bel Air Bobcats took over inside, and the Bobcats outscored, 20-6. They're leading at halftime here by 34-26 and have the ball. Rebound comes to North Harford. was an exciting first half.
It was. It was very exciting the way it's gone.
There's Densmore back in the ball game, long on the three. Rebound comes. Densmore puts it up, can't get it to fall. Ooh, that would have been a big shot for a nice spinning one-hander. The foul is going to be called.
Yeah.
Bob, as a coach, you're a long-time coach, 25 years at Hopkins, 10 big years at Aberdeen, had all kinds of success. What would you say at halftime if you were the Bel Air Bobcat coach, Alex Darko?
I would say that the game's going kind of the way we want it to go, that we have their biggest player in foul trouble, and we want to take the ball to him and take it at him, and let's see if we can get him to, foul us and get the fourth foul on him, and then we want to be consistent with what we do, and we want to go to the middle.
There's
we want
nice
to take
interception.
We want to take the ball into our big man in the middle, who's had a great, had a great quarter.
Bob, and 2 quick fouls by the North Harford Hawks. Both on Cooper Ray. Cooper Ray make that interception. He made the first 2 free throws. Now he'll have a chance to do one, and he'll do a chance here at 2 shots. Makes the third.
Well, Bel Air's come out playing. I mean, they just scored. That's their 3rd point this quarter, in the first 33 seconds, and North Harford hasn't scored yet. So.
And Bob, those 2 fouls, both on Nick Cheney, was his 3rd and 4th foul. So Cheney will have to sit down with 4 fouls. So Cheney has 4, and Densmore has 3, and all of a sudden the Bel Air Bobcats are cooking with gas.
Yeah, it's put North Harford in a difficult situation here. They're going to have to really try to buy time, not give up points, and get points where they can.
And Bob, that was my other question. You talked about Alex Darko. How about if you're Nick Panos, the North Harford coach? What would you have said at halftime?
Well,
keeping it clean, of course.
Basically, we let the game go at the end of the first quarter. And, we've got to get this game back now. So we can't be trading baskets with them now. We've got to get some good defensive stops, and we've got to try to get some easy buckets at the other ends. Get the game back closer. We want it by 4 or less going into the 4th quarter. So.
Rebound secured by North Harford. That's Zach Mullins. Biggest lead of the night for the Bobcats, up by 11. Densmore driving, gets the shot to go down.
When he's on the court,
he had 12 points, Bob, in the first period. Nothing since. Now he's got 2 more. Nice pass, can't convert.
But he's
going to stay here with the Bobcats. 5-second count moving.
Give it to him. There he goes. There you go.
Nice pass, nice conversion. Kenny King with the basket.
All he did was run through the open area in the zone and got the bounce pass and put it in the basket, like you said.
Kenny now has 7. Running one-hander, won't fall.
I hate those floaters.
I know you do. Ray looking for 3. Gets it. And is he fouled? Yes, he is. He gets the 3-point shot, and he'll go to the line with an unusual 4-point play possibility. Wow.
Boy, that's a cardinal sin. You do not foul the 3-point shooter.
If you're going to foul him, make it so he can't shoot the shot.
Yep. But then still he has a chance to get 3.
Well, mercifully, if you're North Harford, he doesn't make the free throw.
Right.
That's 2 in a row he's missed. It's now a 14-point lead, and the Bobcats take it away again. Nice pass, King, shot, good.
See, and Dinsmore went to block that. I mean, that you've got to have better control of yourself, because you don't want to get in foul trouble.
Sorry, Bob, that was Logan Green, number 10, not King. And now the 3-point goes down. That's Dinsmore.
He's too valuable.
That's 5 here in the second half. The only 5 that the Hawks have. He's now got 17. King back within
bumps him again.
13. Oh, great pass and great conversion. Good job by Devine. Hitting Matt Taylor, who makes the shot. Looking for 3. Gives it up. Elbow jumper, gives it up. Densmore drives. won't fall. Devine gets the rebound off the ground, off the floor. Ray thinks about it. Cut off. Spinning one-hander. Devine, that's
backcourt.
It'll be a backcourt. Yeah, Devine he made a nice move, Bob, just didn't convert.
Yeah.
And then threw it away.
Just didn't have his feet square around the other. He needed it to turn it about 3 inches the other way, and he would have been facing the basket. It would have been an easy basket.
A 15-point lead for the Bel Air Bobcats, and as Bob pointed out, 2014 was the North Harford lead at the end of one period. They were still up midway of the second period. Nice driving one-hander, but can't get it to fall. Devine is there for the rebound. King driving up, no good, foul called. Alex Darko is getting what he wants, and that is speeding the game up, making the Hawks play at an uncomfortable level.
It's very uncomfortable. And when you have two guys with foul trouble, it's even more uncomfortable.
Kenny King. 5'10" senior is King. Makes the first. He's now got 8 points on the night. 5:06 left in this third period. The Bobcats dominating again as they did in that second period. Makes them both.
Well, it's been 11 minutes since North Harford had 20 points, and they've got a point a minute since then.
Taken away, that's King. Has his head up. Nice pass, gives it up, looking for this floating one-hander, good.
I think it was a better catch.
Matt Taylor.
That pass was like 3 feet, and he threw it hard.
Matt Taylor gets his second bucket. And taken away by King and taken right back by the Hawks. A little sloppy play out here just now. Looking for three. That would have been a big one. Foul is going to be called. It was Rico Hubbard, number 20, who was fouled.
23, what foul is that on him?
They're showing just one on the
I
board.
thought he had one in the first, at least one in the first half.
I have him with one also, but are they in the bonus already, Bob?
Yeah.
And he gets it to ball. They were acting like that was a two-shot foul. Nobody was going for the rebound. I'm dumbfounded as we were in that first half. The foul looked like it was away from the basket.
Yeah.
51-31.
They're doing a good job of confusing me tonight.
First of all, the uniforms. That started it, right? Bel Air wearing the dark uniforms as the home team. We had a...
Yet in Europe, in the soccer leagues in Europe, all the home teams wear their dark uniforms.
Well, if you think about pro football, most times it would make sense because that's the colorful uniform.
Right.
Why would you wear white or a non-color color? Is that the proper term, a non-color color?
It's a homely color, white, so you're home. Now it's a 20-point lead.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're talking about a turnaround, and I don't want to say it started when Demetrius went out, Demetrius Densmore, but certainly that didn't help in that second period.
No, it was at least like under 10 at that point, and when he went out, and it went up quickly from there. But he's pretty fortunate. I mean, he's gotten into some bumping situations with players and hasn't been called for anything this quarter, which is good because they really need him.
Hubbard gets the roll, the friendly home roll. Densmore with the basketball. Almost a steal. Now Densmore looking for three, and nope, it's off the back of the rim, no good. Open is Ray, one man to beat. Nice defensive job. Good job there by number 10, Jamal Holmes. And it's
That's interesting.
Off the Bobcats.
Yeah.
Big defensive play by Holmes. Boy, that's a nice rebound. Can't get the conversion, though.
Well, he thought he was closer
Mullins.
to the basket than he was when he turned around. He let it go. And
Boy, Kendron Kenny King, another basket.
wow.
He's got 6 now in this period. Taken away. King again, driving, reverse layup, nope. Ray with the rebound, Ray puts it up and good. Cooper Ray has 8 points in this period. He's got 11 for the game.
Quietly.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoa.
Weaving his way through and being fouled was Aiden Jablon.
Only a little trip.
A little bit, yeah. And he looks like he wants to shoot, but are they in the bonus also? I didn't think the Bobcats had that many fouls already, but shows what I know. Jablon gets the first.
Well, the Bobcats have 4.
That's
Looks
what
like
the,
up on the board,
that's
but
what the scoreboard says. Unless they're saying he was in the act of shooting, which I didn't think he was. Be that as it may, Jablon shooting too.
well, you know, with the new quarter situation, or in the quarters now, they've
A nice rebound by Devine. King driving, gives it up. Good. Nice pass, nice conversion. That's McPherson. Bob, the Bobcats have spread the scoring around. We'll get it to you at the end of the period, but they're really looking for each other. Densmore thinks about it, gives it up. Taken away. King tries to knock it off the North Harford player. Unsuccessfully. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left here. The Bobcats have opened it up to what, 26 points? Bob, math was never my strong suit.
Yeah, they've really pushed it.
58-32, 26 points. Hard to believe.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can say because it's just been the inconsistency basically in North Harford after the first period. And then the consistency of Bel Air continuing to grind and pressure and, well.
Yeah, the officials are conferring.
See the kid behind the bench just walked in?
Yeah, it's Jared Bickler, the number 3, the Bel Air young man who went down in that first half. We were waiting to get word on him.
Well, he's on the bench now.
Yeah, good to see him.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah, good to see him back on the bench. Yeah, thank goodness. That's a great thing. And so much credit to the medical staff who were right on the situation. Good to see him back.
So fantastic to have trainers at a game now.
And the travel is called. Steve Salters, a Joppatown teacher for 32 years, Bob. How long did you teach in the profession?
36.
Yeah, but you had a variety of jobs as well.
I did.
A counselor, and to be in the classroom for 32 consecutive years and do the job that Steve Salters did. And then, Bob, to come back and be a substitute teacher. He said the great thing about it is he subs when he wants to now. And if he doesn't feel like it that particular day, he doesn't do it.
Right.
Back when you were teaching, that was
you
not
had to
an
get
option.
up. You had to be there. What time did we have to be there? It was so early.
It was early. It was like 7 o'clock. That was just ridiculous.
And I am not a morning person, so.
Josiah jagged him with the free throw. Good. Yep. About 9 o'clock, I'd beginning to wake up and think, what did I do those first 2 hours?
Yeah, third period was the key.
Bobcats throw it away. 59-32 as you see the score. If I told you it was 20-14 North Harford at the end of one period, you probably wouldn't believe that.
And they've had 12 points since.
Yeah.
And the other teams had 45. See,
collision, but ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bobcats. No, they're going to say it's North Harford basketball off King. King got up very slowly, like he took a pounding. Open for the three, and that's good. Boy, did they need that one. Jamal Holmes with the
there
three.
you go. Maybe that would get them on a run.
Minute 40 left in the period. Driving one-hander, no good. Rebound comes off into the hands of Jason Brady. Brady gets it blocked. No foul. A good job on that block. Yeah, Densmore steps in, picks up his fourth. My coach friend Bob kind of shakes his head. That was a foul that you didn't need to commit, Bob.
No.
It wasn't anywhere near the basket.
No, he had some plays earlier in the beginning of this quarter where he bumped the guy like 3 times, and he could have got his fourth then. And that's his fifth.
They're saying 5. I missed the fourth.
I missed the fourth also, because he went out of the game with the third at the half. I thought.
Me too. Yeah,
and that's the first foul he's committed this quarter.
Well, he must have had 4 then, because he is now showing 5 on the scoreboard, and he's out for the rest of the game.
Well, there has to be a
driving. Good job by Cooper Ray. Ray has taken over, as you said, Bob, kind of quietly.
Yeah.
He's got 7, 8, 9, 10 points in this period alone. Total of 13 for the game. And the Bobcats now leading at 63-35, a 28-point lead after being down by 6 in that second period. Wow.
Well, both teams came in here 1-3.
Yeah.
And Bel Air is the team that's made that has ended up making the statement. But gosh, after the end of the first quarter, you never would have thought Bel Air would have been the team making the statement. So Alex has done an excellent job turning it around. And Nick's going to have some coaching to do when he gets back to North Harford. And,
Yeah, it's and we're approaching the holidays. Obviously, you want to sort of win going into the holidays because the kids get a break. I don't think either team is playing in a holiday tournament. So it'll be, I think they each have 1 game next week, the week before the Christmas break.
I used to hate playing that week before Christmas, during that week, because everybody wanted to be, getting their Christmas presents rather than working at playing and practicing. And plus, I swear they never heated the gym that week.
43 seconds left in this period. Somehow that pass got through, but not all the way. Ray again, and this time he doesn't get the ball to fall. And there will be a tussle for the ball, and the officials will say,
yeah,
possession goes to the Hawks. 30 seconds.
He was a sort of basket hanging a little bit on that play. Right, he didn't get down to the defensive end.
Bobcats continuing that pressure. Intercepted, and the basket is good. That is Josiah Jagman. We haven't talked a lot about that press. Jagman with the interception again. Oh, what a pass and what a conversion.
2 passes, 2 excellent passes.
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to Ray, who hits Cho, and Cho makes the basket. That ball never touched the ground, just bing, bing, bing.
Now as a coach, you're in a position do you call timeout and prolong this affair?
Watch this, Bobby. Watch these passes.
Oh, yeah. This is a great pass, first of all.
Jagman,
that one,
boom,
and then boom, the soft, quick pass. It was nice, very nice.
McPherson with the basket. I think I gave it to Cho, but it was McPherson who got the coverage. Cooper Ray with that second pass. Yeah. Good job by Jagman. Made the interception, made the pass. to Ray, who made the pass to McPherson. McPherson with the basket.
Team basketball right there.
Speaking of team basketball, we were going to give you at the end of this period with about just a couple of seconds left, or was that the end of the period?
There's a few seconds left.
67-35. It's a 32-point lead.
Like I said, he called a timeout. Now, as a coach, you're saying to yourself, do I call the timeout and prolong this game, or do I let this clock run and try to get out of here as fast as I can? But there's always teaching. There's always teaching moments, so you really want to call the timeout. Yeah.
7 seconds. Good job by Cho to make him pick up the basketball. 3, good if it goes. Won't go. Recovered by Belair, and that is the end of this period. Score 67-35. Wow.
You have to give Belair all that credit. I mean, they've continued to grind even when things didn't go well for them in the first quarter.
Counting up the baskets now for Cooper Ray, he had 10 points in that period. He has now 13. Connor McPherson had 5 points in that period. He now has 8. Josiah Jagman, besides playing a great floor game, picked up 3 points. He's now got 6. Kenny King, so impressed with his floor play, picked up 6 points in that period. He's got 11. 2 free throws for Rico Hubbard in the period. 2 baskets for Matt Taylor. He's got 4. And the young man, Cam Devine, still has just the 8 points he scored in that second period, but he played well inside, did Cam Devine. For North Harford, the only points scored in that period, 5 by Demetrius Densmore, who's no longer in the game because of his 5 fouls. 1 by Aiden Jablon, and a 3-pointer by Jamal Holmes. Battling for the basketball. Jump ball called. It'll stay, let's see, possession arrow going to North Harford.
He's got to point both ways.
Yeah, well, they changed the arrow so quickly. It is North Harford. You're right. The officials were trying to get together. It'll be North Harford basketball. Yeah, you can't go both ways, can you, Bob?
No, I don't think so.
Not in this game. Fumbled out of bounds. It'll go to Belair. Bobcats have a different lineup in. Josiah Jagman, number 4. Number 0, Ben Cho is in the ball game. 33, Cam Devine back in the game.
This is almost their starting lineup.
Yeah, McPherson, number 2.
He's in.
Yep. Looks like
25's not in the.
Yeah.
Bickler, right?
Yeah, Bickler was the starter.
Yeah.
Can't get the shot to fall, but Cho gets the rebound. Again, one more time, just to say that we're so happy to see Jared Bickler on the sideline now, under the care of the trainer. Went down in that second period, and a couple of scary moments, but we're happy to see him with his team. Cho with the steal. Well, he's got some speed, gives it up, basket is good. Jaden Dimmel with the basket, his first 2 of the night. Number 25 for the Bobcats. Foul is going to be called. It looks like it might be on Devine. Jablon looking for 3. Back of the rim, no good. That was Evan Lechner with that 3-point shot. Cho to Devine. Devine puts it down, puts it up, no good, rebound. Taken away by North Harford, and then right back it comes as Dimmel gets it back. Cho from the sideline, no good. McPherson rebound. Passes it to nobody.
Well, he was looking for his big kid, but he sort of put it about 3 feet away from him.
Looking for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Jablon driving, he's going to be fouled.
if you want to try at all to get back in a basketball game, which I don't think they can, but you would take the ball to the basket and try to stop the clock by getting fouled and making points when the time was not running. And
5:32 left in the game. Look at the Bel Air scores, Bob. They lost to Hamilton Wright 87-54, lost to Elkton 62-51, and lost to Fulton 71-44. They did score 72 points when they beat Harford Tech 72-59. So they're looking, with 5 minutes to go in the game, at perhaps getting their season high, but again with a half a period yet to go. And knowing that they only had 14 points after one period.
yeah, it's. I mean, it just makes you wonder about North Harford and what were their scores.
Yeah, they lost to Patterson Mills 74-23. They lost to Harvard Grace 81-37. They lost to Bow Manor 53-43. They won against Harford Christian 65-52.
Yeah. Those scores are probably pretty accurate of the team, because the good teams put it on them, and the teams that they could compete with was close, and then the team that they're better than, obviously, they ended up winning the basketball game. And it looks to me like overall Bel Air has more talent than they do, especially with Dinsmore on the bench.
Yeah. Bobcats 10-10 last year, 1-3 as we said coming in, looking to go to 2-3. Devine, oh, nice play. Turned to his left, got the left-handed shot up. That's his first 2 points since he had 8 in that second period. He's got 10. Bob Devine is just a junior, 6'3.5".
Yeah. He's a good, he's for them, he's a good high school inside player.
Yeah.
He's strong.
Foul is going to be called. Losing a shoe, it's not what you want to do, I guess.
I don't think I've ever ran out of my shoes.
No, I'm not fast enough. Most people get timed with a stopwatch. I was timed with a calendar. I left on a Sunday, came back on a Monday.
I may have tripped over my shoes, but I.
No, it depended on who was chasing me, how fast I was. I could be fairly fast.
You mean that blue uniform?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can move that way. I always said that I admired track people who just run for the fun of it. I ran if I was like going to the store to get something, or if someone was chasing me, I would run. But just running for the heck of running.
You mean like your buddy Jeff Glover?
Yeah. I mean, think across country, you run for like, how far do they run? 10 miles?
Well,
and they end up where they started.
In Jeff's case, he's in the Memphis State University Hall of Fame as a track and cross country runner. So I mean,
and I want no cards or letters from track fans. I know I'm getting a call from the bench. I admire cross country runners and track stars. Yes, for me, it was never something that seemed to be in my DNA.
Well, when Jim Fix, who was the guru of running, when he passed away, I stopped running.
Rebound, won't get it to fall, and the ball bounces around. Yeah, Jim was you're right, he died at a fairly young age.
He did, yeah. And I mean, he was the man when it came to running. And looking for three, won't fall. Out of bounds it goes. It'll go to North Harford. Yeah, you mentioned Jeff Glover, our great buddy from out in Spokane, Washington, who was a great runner at Edgewood, establishing state records, and ran barefooted. I think it was because he just didn't know how to tie his shoes, Bob. he just ran barefooted. I think his feet were as hard as his head.
True, and that was the deal. The whole Edgewood cross-country team had to run barefooted because Jeff did.
Jeff was such a good guy, or is such a good guy.
Yep. Ran across the state of Montana.
Yes,
For
raising
charity.
money for charity.
Yeah. He all the toenails on his feet disappeared because he ran so far and so long. Some would say crazy. Nice move and a good basket. Others would say just dedicated as Taylor makes the basket. Yep, Jeff Glover, a good buddy from the class of 1962, Bob.
I have to go check my calendar, see if I was born then.
Yes, you were. Don't you say that. From the corner, Bobcats with the rebound.
Well, it was entertaining for a while, Don.
Yeah, it was with 28 seconds. The shot clock, the running shot clock, means that this will be the end of the ball game. 75-36. Looks like the Bobcats mercifully will say we don't need any more points.
Yeah.
No, the crowd is urging the Bobcats to shoot with 9 seconds to go.
You can't get 100, would it keep it?
5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and that will be the end of the ball game. 75-36 is the final score. The Bobcats will go to 2-3 on the year. North Harford will go to 1-4. Demetrius Densmore, the only person in double figures for North Harford. He had 17, 10 for Cam Devine. Let's see, 11 for Kenny King, 13 for Cooper Ray, 8 for Connor McPherson. Not sure who that young man, the face we have in front of the camera is, but he is a handsome young man. And there he is. Bob, if I had one of those large heads of myself, I don't believe I would put it in front of the camera. But if I were as handsome as he was, I
well, I think that was the father putting the son in front of the,
Very good. Very good. So, Bob, it was, as you said, a very entertaining game for the first period and a half. After that, the Bobcats, I thought their press really made a difference. It sped up North Harford faster than they wanted to go. And as you very correctly pointed out, when Demetrius Densmore went out of the ball game, North Harford didn't have anybody who could compete with that pressure.
And when you take that kind of a player who's really the foundation of your team, and he's no longer on your team because of the fouls, the other guys on your team, all of a sudden, they either can get deflated and it drops down, or you try to really get after it. And he's such a part of this team that they just got a little deflated and stopped, and didn't work as hard, it seemed, as they had in the first period and a half.
And if you're the Bobcats, this could be a springboard to have a good stretch. You got one more game before the holidays and then after the holidays. So you're looking, Bob, as you mentioned, to try to build for the future. And I think the Bobcats saw a lot of great things. Teamwork, they passed the ball well. They found a big man in the middle who I think will just get better and better, Cam Devine. I was impressed with Kenny King, with the way Kenny moved the ball and how aggressive he was. So they had a lot of good things to take out of this ball game.
Well, they do, and they have to build on them, because probably the next couple teams that they'll play, won't be as easy as the last 2.5 periods here.
Yep.
And in the first period, they had to compete, and they were down 20-14. Then they got it together and started to build, and there were, some other reasons for that. Without Dinsmore there, that really helped them.
Yep.
But it's, like you said, it's a base.
Yep.
And now that they have that base, they have to work and build that and be more consistent and keep grinding.
Well, hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the Bel Air Bobcats versus the North Harford Hawks. As you see the final score, 75-36, the win by the Bel Air Bobcats. As we said, they go to 2-3 on the year. North Harford is 1-4. Bob McCone, thank you so much for all your expertise and all the help in doing this ball game. And thanks to all of you for tuning in and watching the Harford Sports Showcase on Harford TV. Bob McCone, any final closing words of wisdom?
No, I would just think that you score 20 points in the first quarter and 16 in the next 3. And you got to go back to the drawing board, and you really have to spend some time working on some things. And now coaching really comes into play. And like you said, Nick Panis has been around for a long time, so I expect to see him start to work some of these things out and have some conversations with some of his players and get them focused everything the right way as a team.
Well, we want to thank you all for tuning in and wish you all a happy holidays, and thank you again for your support of the Harford TV through the many, many years. Bob McCone and Don Morrison signing off with our final score, the Bel Air Bobcats 75, North Harford Hawks 36.